Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first stream of today. We're currently in the Winter Major Rankings 1, and we're in the third round. Only one more round to be seen which team will be crowned the first winners of this Winter Major Rankings to win the chance of getting Impulse. Anyways, today we're going to be watching Team Pointers versus Deviants. My name's Jack. I'm here with Ranke and also our lovely broadcaster Super John. How you doing, Ranke?
Yeah, very good this evening. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm looking forward to this game.
Yeah, me too. So we have Team P versus Deviants, a new team, Deviants. And Team P, of course, the known players are there: Gleb, Hot, Holyman, Vanka, and A Last Chance.
Yep. And then on the opposite side, on the opposite side for Deviants, we have Jonas, Edgy, VX, OPEX, and Orchestra. So a team which kind of got combined with opposite teams from the previous major. But anyways, already going into this round, looked like Hot is managing to pull this flag, but nice shot from OPEX, kind of delaying that. Vanka's going to be picking it up. He's no repair currently, and this is looking like a solid return from Deviants.
At the same time, there's an overdrive box falling. And it will probably be cashed by Orchestra. Yeah, he managed to do that.
It's a good
We see.
setback from them. I mean, stopping TeamP from definitely taking that OD from last chance is definitely a good opportunity for them to do something here, because Orchestra with his Hunter OD can use it on attack or either defense. And definitely up against Team Pointers, I feel like it's going to be a hard match for them. I'm not too sure. I mean, we saw Team Pointers in the Summer Major, and unluckily for them, they didn't win, but they did manage to get second place. So I'm looking forward to this matchup, anyways, today, regardless.
Yeah, me too. And I looked at the last two games of Deviants. I totally forgot about which team it was, but they played really well. In fact, if you looked at the scores, so it's not a straightforward game like if you see other games with team pointers against another team. So maybe it will
Yeah,
be difficult for them.
yeah, true. I mean, Deviants, I feel like, have had quite an easy go so far. Their first game was up against, I don't want to be completely rude, but a couple no names. And then the other team they played against was Anti System, which I've noticed some of these names, but I don't feel like they're any like top eight kind of players. So still not too hard for a team like Deviants, where you do have players like Orchestra, OPEX, which I know is a really good Crusader shaft, and also Jonas. And then we got other players like Edgy, which I believe was Essential from what was Frenzy, I think he was in. So he's also a top eight player. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
they're a decent team. I mean, but obviously everyone knows who Team Pointers are, the infamous team coming back yet again for another couple major rankings. Kind of get those RMR points to go into the champion stage once again. Hopefully this time winning, but we shall see.
Yeah, if Team P manage to be second at this one too, it will be the forever second team.
For real, I mean,
It will not be good for them, but it's a long way to go still. And yeah, one of the most interesting newcomers, Team Deviants, new teams. Um, Also, I'm curious about OPEX versus Holyman with the shaft. Both really good with that shaft turret.
yeah, I mean, Holy Man's been like that kind of player, which I feel like not a lot of people have actually wanted to pick him up. Just if you know Holy Man from his experience, like I feel like he is quite a toxic player, but
Oh,
I think this is a good opportunity for him. He's in a team now which they're gonna not allow him to bring out the worst in the team, right? And I feel like he's definitely progressed whilst playing for Team Pointers. You can definitely see he's holding his ground right now. We do see Team Pointers with a couple overdrives, and we did see also a couple seconds ago, Edgy using his Paladin OD, and it didn't really get them anywhere. So I mean, Team Pointers still holding strong. they're going to be taking this OD box as well with last chance. But yeah, for sure, both these shaft players are good, but Holy Man, I would say, is at least 5 times better than Opex will ever be. And actually, look at this. Team Pointer is going to be using 2 ODs here. Hot going to be pulling this flag. Oh, that Viking uses, but does get wiped out there by Vanka and also Hot. And this is going to be the first capture only 5 minutes in, which is a bit surprising for me. So, I mean, Deviants are holding up still a chance here.
Yeah, yeah, totally agreed. If you manage to tie it for 5 minutes against team pointers, you are actually doing a very good job. But with so many overdrives from TeamP in that attack, it was not really defendable. I think it was really well
Yeah.
played by them.
Yeah, I mean, even their less control from team pointers right now, we still see Holy Man and Last Chance kind of controlling it. Orchestra is going to be pulling here. He does get shot by Holy Man there. Edgy is only one shot as well, so still really strong defense from team pointers, even allowing Deviants to get into their base, and without a struggle, they can get a return. Hopefully, Jonas can actually do something here with Edgy. He does have his Eris OD, which he has been holding on to for a little while. He's going to be used here up against
Okay.
Gleb and also Holy Man. Holy Man's going to be using his Crusader OD, taking out that Paladin and neutralizing that attack right there.
Holy Man so far really good on the defense. I have the idea that the Ares overdrive is not very good in this map if you look at the other maps.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this map is one of those maps where you gotta have control, at least of one side. You can kind of be a bit lenient on giving up a side for a while if you know you can regain your strength for that side afterwards. But you're right, Eris is kind of a tricky one, depending on where you kind of play with it and the style of your team, right? Because majority of the time your Eris is always going to be playing left side, right side. But I know some teams play their Vikings right side as well, or they put their Paladins on right. So it's kind of it's kind of a sticky one because also Eris used to play in the center, and I feel like that is definitely easier to use your Eris OD then.
Yeah.
But you you got to use it with your team, right? So when you have that attack, then it's really gonna come in powerful. But until then, it's kind of useless. And talking about useless, I don't know if you just saw Edgy using his Paladin OD. That's gonna be another setback from them. Unfortunately, that was not a
That
great
was not a
OD.
good one. No, even if he managed to survive there, it's still not a good idea. I don't know why he used it there. To be honest,
Maybe a
she,
bit of distraction for this OD box, but I mean, Last Chance still managed to pick it up, so I don't know. I feel like it was definitely risky. You're in a position, you're only 1 HP. I feel like, yeah, as a Paladin player myself, it is wise to sometimes use your OD in situations like that, but if you can take a beating and be one shot and you're using an OD like that, then it's an easy waste. Like, it's useless.
yeah, it just doesn't repair fast enough in those situations, probably.
Exactly.
Okay, that Viking has a frustrating username, to be honest. um, let's just call him VX.
Yeah, yeah. I actually don't know who this player is, to be honest. I don't know his previous name, but anyways, yeah, VX will go by. Looks like a Bitcoin link or something. But anyways, team pointers still 1-0. There's only 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this round here. A lot of overdrives can be used here from them. I believe on the opposite side there is only Orchestra with his OD on Hunter. So let's see what will be occurring from that situation. I mean, team pointers, I don't feel like they really are struggling here. Um, and they don't need to really get any other captures. They can just play defensive, and obviously they have last chance using those Viking OD here, which wasn't too great. that OD box is going to be dropping. Gleb going to have to use and take on Edgy.
Ooh.
It's actually a really good save. Holy Man isn't going to be focusing him, is going to be focusing Jonas here. And Last Chance still managing to take that OD box. That's really well coordinated from Team Pointers.
Okay, right now we see a big attack from Deviants right on the end. Vanke using his overdrive, but Orcus actually neutralizing his overdrive with his Hunter overdrive. You do not see that very often. But now Last Chance with a good returning opportunity.
But regardless, that is going to be the second capture for Team Pointers and securing this first round. Bear in mind, I believe it's going to be another round on Sandbox. And what was the other map you said? It was Cross or something?
Cross is the second map. Yes, indeed. Sorry, I was not focusing. But yeah,
So
Cross is the second map. But first another round on Sandbox. I really love the Sandbox map.
Yeah, I feel like Sandbox is one of those maps like everyone kind of has touch base on, and I feel like Sandbox and also Cross are nice maps to play because it's even Stevens. It's more you really got to have coordination with your team to actually have a winning chance, right? Compared to other maps like Molotov, it's really one-sided on some sides and so on other maps. But yeah, these maps I would say are the less stressful ones out of the bunch.
Yeah, also the most fun to watch, to be honest. If you have maps also like Red Alert or something, um, that's a pretty good map still, not really one-sided. At least I think so, as a non-esports player. Uh, but indeed, maps as Molotov, you will know the outcome before the match even have started.
Yeah,
And
you
that's
definitely Molotov if you're on the worst side. You'll definitely want to play a bit more defensive. Anyways, this OD box is dropping here. Not quite sure who's gonna
from
take it.
Last Chance managed to do so in favor of the TeamP team.
Also, by the way, VX is Shane. Thankfully, Greg told me that. But
Oh,
if you recognize that name, but what's it called? Yep. So second round, first round did go in favor of two Team Pointers, 2-0, making it look easy for them. And like I said previously, currently both these teams do have 2 wins and 0 losses in the first RMR. So getting a bit closer to Impulse by the day.
so to be honest, I have not taken a look at the impulse paint, but you know if it looks cool or not?
It was my favorite esports paint. I
Oh,
wish I
okay.
could. I was really wanting to get it, but my team kind of flopped.
Oh,
So
sad.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
But
searching it
anyways,
right now.
nah, it's the blue one. It looks like microchip, but just blue version.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay. Pretty good.
exactly. Okay, into the second round we go. Obviously, Last Chance taking that first OD box. We are seeing a strong push onto that left side. They also Opex is going to be taking Railgun instead of the shaft approach. So a bit more of an attack, I presume, coming in from this team. Let's see what will occur. That OD box is dropping here. Last Chance does get wiped out by Opex. Really well done from him. And Holy Man's going to kind of neutralize those other people on the left side, allowing Vanker to take that OD box. Excuse me.
A railgun, I find it a very interesting choice because um, I have the idea that you cannot really control a side of the map as much as you can with shaft, but I'm
I
not
feel
sure.
like that's relatively true, but with Shaft, I feel like you kind of have that more kind of independence where you know what kind of damage you can inflict onto the team, right?
Hmm.
With Railgun, you can kind of approach into their base. Um, it's more dynamic to the point where you can play defensive or offensive, right? So
Ah,
I
okay.
think railgun's a new meta, especially on this map. And if your shaft is lacking, or if you're definitely not got a great shaft player or going up against a better shaft player, I do feel like it's wise to definitely go with the railgun output. So I think it's a good play from them so far, and it's working.
Yeah, he is really active at the moment.
And them ops, but let's go. Nice usage here from Orchestra, but wasn't great enough to make a valiant attempt on pulling that flag. He did use and take, but this OD box is dropping. Vank is going to be using here. Good opportunity for last chance. And Hot, they are going to be pulling, and Vank is going to be taking that second OD box after just using. And this is going to be the first capture as well. 14 pointers once again.
Yeah, a really strong pull there. Um, Hot is really good with that paladin. And I don't know how he does it, but he always managed to time it perfectly. Um, but yeah, again, I don't know how you can defend such an attack. It's really good.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he's definitely one of those top one, top three players on Paladin, and I feel like that's something everyone knows, right? Um, but anyways, going into this round, yet again, team pointers are kind of dominating this map. They do have a lot of control. They have a lot of ODs they can use there. We are going to be seeing Hot using and also Vanker, but Opex uses his Crusader. Good opportunity from him. Going to be neutralizing that pool. But I'm not too sure if it was wise from Shame to be using his Viking OD. Maybe a bit of miscommunication, thinking Opex couldn't seal the deal. But anyways, it happened, and it's just gonna have to probably get that next OD box to get back on the game.
Yeah, the Viking overdrive is really slow with regen. So if you spill the Viking overdrive, that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Last chance.
another box falling right
Ooh,
now. Oh,
yeah, this is a bit sticky from them. I can't lie. Last chance gonna be taking that OD box and using. Um, what do you remember when Ziad or Bravo was playing in Team Pointers just this last summer major? Do you remember like his Viking compared to Last Chance?
oh, Bravo. Yeah, he was really good with the overdrive boxes. That's all I know, to be honest.
Because
Bravo.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like Bravo had a bit more of an impact on Team Pointers compared to Last Chance. I feel like his using his ODs quite uh quite not to the point where I would use them. I mean, I'm
Mm.
definitely not a Viking player, but he's pushing in there quite aggressively. But I mean, he's doing good taking the OD boxes regardless, and he does have his team to kind of back him up here. Hot's going to be pulling this flag though. He is no repet.
Yeah, I don't know. The Viking overdrive is always a difficult one for me. And you spill it really easily. And I feel like Bravo nearly ever spilled this overdrive, and that was really good from him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, thing. Oh, actually, before we get into that topic, we are going to be seeing a nice attempt here from Deviants. Edgy he did get that return, but they are pulling the flag as well. Looks like they were prioritizing that return over pulling the flag, making it a counter, which was a bit didn't look too wise in the beginning, but did end up working. OPEC's going to be using, not going to be successful. They still do manage to pull the flag here. Edgy has a really good spawn. Gleb did
Yo,
take that OD box in mid as well, though.
Edgy was really lucky there. And Jonas
Yeah.
blocking all the shots, that was really well done
Oh,
by him.
holy man. Holy man used on the flag carry. Last chance. Might just be his last chance to get this return.
Orchestra again with a lucky spawn,
Ooh,
but Hot managed to return the flag.
yeah. And Holy Man gonna be counter pulling. Looks like Shame will be taking him out though. And Vanker does have that HP to kind of pull this flag. until his team kind of gets to him. Gleb can actually use a decent OD here, but there's not enough people in his sight, and he does get focused quite a bit. But looking like Vanka's going to be taking it all the way and making it 2-0. I know that's what we like to see.
Unfortunate for Deviants.
Yeah.
I really thought they will manage to capture a flag there, but the defense and counter attack from TeamP was too strong.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see what it's going to be like on Cross. It's definitely a bigger map, but it's the same as what Sandbox is. It's pretty it's similar on both sides, right? There's not much to kind of changing. Excuse me, losing my words to live. But Holt does manage to pull this flag here, making it 3-0 with another OD box dropping. Hopefully last chance will be taken, but Gleb going to be using and taking. Maybe last chance has his OD soon.
Yeah, that will mean that this game is like pretty much over. This round, not this game.
No.
But yeah, with only 2 minutes on the clock and 3 flags behind. That's unfortunate.
It does look unlikely for Deviants to actually be winning this round. There's still 2 minutes, so it's definitely possible, but you're right. I feel like once you're playing up against a team like Team Pointers, they're not gonna make it easy, right? They want to win. They're not here to play the
Friendly
cocky.
game.
Yeah, exactly. Cocky or friendly. So, but anyways, I'm looking forward to this next round. Anyways, on Cross, and hopefully it's a better outcome for Deviants. Because I do want to see possibilities for them.
Yeah, it's definitely a good team with some. Yeah, they had some good
Yeah, they're
opportunity
not
this
bad.
battle.
Yeah, they're actually not that bad. I mean, compared to other teams in the RMR stage, they're definitely up there. I feel like top teams right now would be Team Pointers, Diamonds, Bloodline, Frenzy are doing pretty good, but once again, Frenzy got a really unlucky bracket. I swear, I think every single RMR they get Diamonds, which is really unfortunate for
Oh,
them.
that's.
So they've never actually won any RMR due to that. But I mean, we definitely saw how powerful they were when they managed to reach top 8, right? So yeah.
Yeah. What was the team that changed his name? Not Frenzy, but oh no, Lavanda was it. I'm curious
Yeah,
how they will play this battle.
Yeah, Lavanda got top 8, but I'll be honest. I mean, I know I got top 8 as well, but I was not expecting Lavanda to get top 8. I feel like they got it a bit easy. We did lose to them twice, in fairness,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't know. I feel like they're our kryptonite, so
Yeah, Lavanda was a bit of the how do you say the underdog of the last
yeah, for real.
champion stage. Only
Yeah, they
man
were.
ranking up there, always fun.
Jonas actually can kind of delay this flag. Last Chance does have a repair though, and it is going to be 4-0 unfortunately. But anyways, let's go over into Cross now and see what will be occurring from it.
Yeah, are we going to see Scorpion, you think?
Not sure. I feel like Team Pointers did what we did in Cold last season. We used to use Crusader Vulcan. So I feel like they're going to be using Crusader Vulcan where Deviants. I don't know. I've never seen them actually play. I've never played against them. Like I said, they're new formed team. They're probably going to be using a. They're probably going to be using a lineup from the previous team they were in or something. So it could be Shaft. It could be Thunder. It could be honestly anything. Like there's so much opportunities and possibilities for them. But maybe.
Yeah, let's see. It's really interesting to see Vulcan playing more times in esport lately.
Yeah, true. It's definitely a new meta. Vulcan. Yeah, and it's powerful. I feel like it's underrated for sure. And we're also seeing freeze come into play now because it I think it neutralizes the DP effect or stops it or something.
Yeah, it stops it totally. No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Uh, it doesn't like turn the supply off, but it just doesn't work anymore as long as the freeze effect is
You,
applied.
you see, that's what I kind of didn't latch onto. I was like, I don't get what people are saying. Like they're saying it stops it, but it still shows it working, right? So I
Yeah,
mean, it's kind of
it's pretty
it's,
pretty strange.
yeah, it's kind of annoying.
But
But
with the late
mhm.
Firebird nerfs, it's an interesting choice to play
Yeah,
with freeze.
exactly. It is, it is. Freeze, I mean, we've been seeing being played on maps like Iran and stuff. Um, and I'm intrigued to see if it does get played more often, maybe even on Sandal, instead of Firebird Paladin. But anyways, going into the next map, third round, looks like Aphrodisiac is going to be using Crusader Vulcan, and the other team will be using. Let's see. The other team.
It's
Ooh,
not join. Oh,
uh,
also Vulcan, Crusader Vulcan.
okay.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, let's wait for the referee to give the green light to reset, and we'll go over to this next round.
So yeah, Deviants have to win this round.
Yep.
A tie or a lose is yeah, then they will lose the battle.
Exactly. So might be a short game today, but we will be streaming another one afterwards.
Yeah, that is Dominance versus Troublemakers. Troublemakers, as far as I know, is a new team.
Wait,
Okay.
excuse me. What's that? What's that? I was just reading something.
Oh, no worries. It was about the next game. There will be Dominance versus Troublemakers.
Oh, oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah. I thought you said that, but I thought you were asking me a question at the same time.
Okay.
My apologies. Anyways, looks like they're gonna be resetting. Let's see what will be happening. As you guys can tell, it's 2-0 currently for Team Pointers, the infamous team. Um, and we're just waiting on Parliament, also renamed to Gleb
Oh,
now.
that's the same player. I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah. I believe that's his actual name. So uh, it's nice. So now people actually know how to say his name.
That's very nice
Anyways,
indeed. Also nice because it's easier to pronounce it because
exactly,
the
exactly.
Russian spelling is pretty hard.
For us at least, yeah.
Okay, players
Anyways, yeah.
are joining.
Players are joining, yeah, like I said, and maybe let's introduce the players for any newcomers to the stream. So, which team would you like to introduce, bro?
Okay, I will try Deviants this time. On
Uh,
Deviants, that's the red side. We will have Jonas, Orchestra, VX, OPEX, and Edgy.
yeah, exactly. And for Team we have Gleb, also known as Parliament, Hot, Aphrodisiac, Last Chance, and Holy Man. Um, trying to remember what Last Chance's old name was. Um, it's on the top of my head, but I just can't remember.
I have to look back. 2 seconds.
Alrighty.
Was it? Oh, this was also Last Chance.
I completely forgot. I know they got best player in 2021 or 2020, but I can't remember. It's on the top of my head, but
It
maybe
wasn't
Greg.
Lenyum.
Greg.
No, Lenyum was a different player.
Nah, Greg will know. Greg, what's Last Chance's old name? It's on the top of my head, but I can't remember. Wait for it. Let me see.
Expansive?
No.
No, that was a different player.
Expensive is brother.
Oh, serious? Okay.
Yeah. Nah, this different person.
I'm really
It's
bad
really
with names.
annoying me as well.
I'm really bad with names.
But anyways, players have self to win the third round. OD box is on the ground, and let's see what will happen. Looks like Hot and Gleb going for that OD. Ooh,
Gleb managed to take
Gleb.
it, I think.
Yep, Gleb did. Looking like one team's going to be playing with Shaft Eris, and the other one's going to be playing with Thunder Eris. So wise combination here from Jonas. I feel like he's definitely a better Thunder Eris than Shaft Eris. But it's going to be interesting. Let's see if Holy Man can take the pressure from OPEX. He does get taken out there. OPEX is no repair. So is Gleb, but Gleb doing a good job holding off that right side. Yeah. It's Tianka.
Oh, okay. Aphrodisiac with an opportunity here. Using his overdrive, but don't know if that had the impact he hoped. I feel like Thunder's the better choice here because of all the places you can hide. And with splash damage you can still have an impact.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, but also with Shaft here, if you kind of got that control, you can definitely use it to your advantage. Hot gonna try and hide from OPEX's overdrive here. He does manage to dodge it, but taking off over a lot of damage from OPEX. I'm telling you that Crusader is definitely the new meta, melting through people's DAs here, making them no repair. Looking like Orchestra are going to be using a lovely OD, but it's only going to be catching one player. Gleb can easily use it if needed, and this is going to be the first capture for Team Pointers with only 2 minutes into this round.
That's a really quick one. And that means that Deviants have to capture 2 flags at least.
Yeah, exactly.
A difficult task ahead.
Yeah, they're not going to make it easy, that's for sure. Holy Man does have his overdrive, so does Gleb. We did see Hot just take that OD box with in middle. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what will be happening. Hot gonna be using here. Shame is no repair, or known as VX is no repair. Excuse me. He will get taken out here. Hot's doing a good opportunity here to pull. Nice OD from Holy Man as well. None of them have ODs to kind of counter pull here, or just return for that matter. And like I said, it's now even a harder task to for the other team to kind of go into a next round. They got to capture 3 flags instead of the 2 flags you said.
TeamP is not even stopping at the moment.
Yeah, Afro.
Even yeah, he will also make it.
This is looking like a GG.
They are just showing what the absolute limit is at the moment.
Not too great. I mean, definitely a hard lineup to go up against, but at the same time, I was expecting a little bit better, but you know it happens.
Yeah, after the second round on the sandbox map, I thought they had a chance to capture a flag and draw or win a round, but this one is yeah, it looks like TeamP is just playing against another team. It's really easy for them for a reason.
Another day in the office for them. As he had Gleb uses a lovely OD on defense. Gonna be wiping out 2 players, neutralizing that flag attempt to get a capture. and players are just getting wiped out left, right, and center here.
Yeah, I mean, don't. Yeah, I don't think that Deviants will be. How do you say it? Still attack as much as earlier, because with only 5 minutes on the clock and having to capture 4 flags.
Motivation's definitely going to be down the drain.
Exactly. It's the battle has been played. Sadly for them.
Exactly. I mean, it's good that they're still trying though. We do see Edgy and Opex trying to push in there, but it's no match against this team. They can play the defense game all day long. Looks like VX is in a really bad position to be taking this overdrive. Last chance, gonna use and take. VX uses as well, but it's gonna be taken over. A lot of damage from Aphrodisiac from behind, and that's gonna be a wasted OD on his behalf.
Look how much damage that Vulcan does.
Yep, it's nuts. Too OP, bro.
Yeah, but every time I play with it, I'm not.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. Yeah.
No, indeed. But maybe I'm just not very good with it. Now, maybe definitely, but as far as I can see here, it does a lot of damage.
No, it definitely does. I feel like you just got to be persistent, and it's a hard gun to kind of like angle. Obviously because the turning when you're already shooting, turning effect is dramatically uh, changed. It's a lot slower, but
Yeah,
it's just one of those kind of turrets you got to get used to, right? Everyone has their combination they're best at, and I feel like Aphrodisiac's definitely doing a good job right now on his.
definitely. I feel like, yeah, Vulcan without an hovering hull is also, because of the slow turning speed, it's also
Oh
very
yeah,
difficult.
oh yeah. This is actually a really good OD from Holy Man there. It didn't do much damage, but definitely assisted Aphrodisiac to pull the flag here. And with Hot using his OD as well, it's gonna really put a spanner in the works for the opposite team to kind of counter pull their flag, right? So that's gonna be yet another capture, 14 pointers, making it 4-0. Oh, and yeah, this is game over.
Yeah, it is. Kind of sad to see Deviants go like this. Yeah, to be honest, I expected a capture. And I think they will, uh, that they are capable of capturing a flag, but it just wasn't here today.
It wasn't their lucky day, that's for sure. But I'm intrigued to see which team Deviants will be up against next. I mean, um, they are in the they will be in the 2-1 bracket afterwards, so they have a lot of possibilities. They have Battle Axes, Fantasy, Sapporo, Bloodline, uh, Seven Stars, or even Diamonds. But probably, I feel like Diamonds will qualify. Bloodline and Battle Axes, that game is going to be interesting, I feel like. I'm
Indeed.
not too sure. Depending if Bloodline's main lineup will be playing, I feel like they have a really strong possibility, but you don't want to underestimate Battle Axes. Let me check if they're the same team as the last season.
Oh, I don't know indeed,
Oh,
but
they're not. What?
okay. A lot of changes there.
They're all gone. What?
Oh, serious?
Pretty much.
Okay,
I mean, they're definitely not the same. Obviously, Krishna went to Diamonds. Library, I think, went to what was it called? Frenzy. Yeah, yeah. It's a new team overall.
okay. Interesting to see if they will have the same impact as last year, because last year last tournament,
Last
they
last tournament.
pretty good.
They were pretty good, yeah. Yeah, so definitely Bloodline can win that game easily. So it's up against Fantasy, Battle Axes, don't know who 7 stars are.
It is the what is it?
Maybe 7 stars.
It was
And
Lavanda, right?
uh, no, it was it.
I think so. Maybe also with some new players. I don't know for
Oh
sure.
yeah, this is Lavanda. Yeah, that's Lavanda. Yeah, you're right. Anyways, with that
That's
being
it.
said, that's it. I think we went a bit off topic from this game, but I feel like everyone kind of knew the outcome in that one, right?
Exactly.
But with that being said, I've got no other words, bro. If you want to go ahead and do the outro.
Yeah, this was a stream for on this channel, but in less than 15 minutes we will be live on the second channel with Dominance vs Troublemakers. So hopefully we'll see you there. And congrats from Team Pointers on winning this battle.
And we'll see you later.
See you later.